Hi, everybody. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. We're coming to you live from the Lawrence Joel Coliseum, the home of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have the ball off the tip. And, Jay, what are you looking for on offense?
Mike, this team can really shoot. They've got a bunch of different shooters that can really jump on you in a hurry. You've really got to get out and guard them on the perimeter, but you've also got to be careful to guard inside as well. You can't give them inside opportunities while you're trying to take away their threes.
Well, let's see if they get those good outside looks tonight.
That's really the key for this team. When they shoot the ball well, they're really difficult to defend.
He hits the first free throw. And he succeeds at the stripe, 2 for 2. 31 misses on the lob. The NC State Wolfpack have possession now, and Jay, these guys can really jack it up from outside.
Big-time three-point shooters, Mike. You've really got to press up on them and make them put the ball on the floor, and you have to be cognizant of finding them in transition.
And if you love to watch three-point shooters, this is the team to watch.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
He gives them the lead. He hits both free throws. Brackman with the inbound. The NC State Wolfpack have possession, 2 down. Throws it back. Hodge with it up top. Kicks it back. 7 seconds to shoot. Puts up the J. 13 rebounds the ball.
They have really shown tenacity on the glass early on in this ball game. That's a big defensive rebound.
Inside shot. 10 misses from 10.
It is so important to have guys that can really step up and make plays on the defensive end, and he's one of those players.
The NC State Wolfpack have possession, 2 down. Julius Hodge. One misses the layup.
Textbook stop right there. He was all over his man. This kid plays so hard.
Atsur with the ball up top. With the ball up top, 4-3. Hodge on the assist on that one. Nice job.
That was an ill-advised play right there. A miracle that that shot went down. They'll take the points with a smile on their face, but you got to be smarter than that.
3-point spread on the scoreboard.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Down low with the ball. Simmons hits the right side and comes out. The Demon Deacons down by 3 with the ball. The Deacons get it back. 10 misses. That one was short. Hodge from outside. The Wolfpack will score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. Here's the break. 1 connects on the shot, and he's fouled. A free throw coming. He completes the 3-point play. Hodge throws it in. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Releases.
That's a great setup and a clean finish.
The Demon Deacons will take a timeout there. They thread it underneath. 1 picks up his 5th point and a half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. It's blocked. It's a loose ball. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons down by 3 with the ball. 3 has the ball up top. Pulls up. 1 misses from the wing. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. The NC State Wolfpack score
Julius
again. They got on
Hodge.
this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Pushing it in. 31 dribbles back out with the J. 10 canned the open shot.
Boy, that's just what they wanted to do there, Mike. Kick it inside and then look immediately outside after you draw that defense in. Nice play.
Simmons is hacked and will go to the line for a couple. He can't get the first. He does nail the second free throw. 10 with the inbound pass. The Deacons take the ball up, down 4 points right now. 31 stuffs it home off the alley-oop. The Pack bring it up court with a 2-point lead. Ball fed inside to the post. Simmons misses the jump shot. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons with a 2-pointer this trip down. They can tie it up. Brackman steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. 2-point differential between these clubs.
An outstanding defensive rebound. That's the way you go after it with both hands and really box out in a tight game early. Boy, early on in this tight ball game, that's a great steal, Mike, and that really gives your defense confidence that you're working hard and getting out in those passing lanes.
31 throws it down.
Number 31.
Tie game here tonight. They get it down low. Brackman connects and puts them in the lead.
40.
Boy, nice touch from a kid you don't see taking a lot of shots, but a good effort on that play.
One botches the layup. Atsur can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Simmons with the ball up top. From outside, Bethel tosses it in from the wing.
Tony.
That was some tough coverage, Mike, but he somehow persevered and was able to drill that 3 right over the outstretched arm of his man. That's a huge play. They said that kid could play under pressure, and they were right.
He gets the first of 2. His second attempt is off. The NC State Wolfpack with the ball. The lead is 4. The ball goes inside. Collins goes for the dunk when he should have gone for the layup.
The defense just outplayed themselves right there and got rewarded with the miss.
One kisses it off the glass and in. 2-point differential between these clubs. Gets his 6th rebound of the night. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have possession, 2 down. 31.
Number 31.
The Wolfpack will take a timeout there. 13 will come off the floor. The Pack with the ball, and we're all tied up. Picked off. It's knotted up.
Oh, what a nice steal there. He's playing some defense out here tonight. His ball pressure has been outstanding, forcing turnovers, and he's definitely been a factor in keeping this game close right now. Great defensive effort from this kid.
The ball's loose. 3 with the ball up top. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons score, and that's 10 unanswered. Brackman looks fresh coming back out. Atsur will be looking for another assist this trip down the floor. It would be the 5th. Simmons can't put an end to the run this time. The Deacons have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons get that one and have now scored 13 unanswered points. Atsur up top with the ball. Hodge from behind the arc. Good basket there, Jay, and it seems these two teams are very evenly matched.
They are evenly matched. They match up well with each other, and they're both sticking with their game plans. This is anybody's ball game right now.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Mike, they're down in this ball game early, but they really need to do a better job from the free throw line. They need to get to the line more, and when they get there, knock those free throws down. I just think it's a matter of concentration. Free throws can be shot at a high percentage. If you take your time, take a deep breath, and knock it down with confidence.
Simmons up top. He goes up. Edsor too long on the shot. Breckman hit the front rim and dropped off. 10 points separate the teams. 3 with the miss. The Pack trailing here by 10 points with the ball. Bethel late. 10 puts the ball in play. The Deacons have possession. They've been on a run. 17 of the last 21.
These kids are winning the battle of the boards, but unfortunately that stat hasn't turned into a lead. They need to convert when they grab offensive rebounds, and they've got to keep their other team from getting second shots.
The Demon Deacons have possession. They've been on a run. 17 of the last 21.
Solid defensive play there. He read that one all the way because he was seeing man and ball, Mike. That is the key. Seeing man and ball. Great court awareness.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. The Demon Deacons have possession. They've now scored 17 of the last 22. It's knocked away. 7 points between these clubs. Brackman has it up top. One gets the blocking call on the play. That will be his second foul of the contest. 4 comes in. He doesn't get a whole lot of minutes. Collins up top with the ball. They pull down yet another board. They've just been overpowering on the backboard.
And they're doing it on both ends, Mike, and they've really limited their opponent to one shot. That's really key for your defense to finish off a great defensive possession by pulling down a big rebound.
The Pack with the ball in a 9-point deficit. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have it, and the offense is on fire. They've scored 19 of the last 24.
Let's check out this play. This is textbook.
Brackman with the inbound. 11 points between these two teams. It's stolen.
I never understand why guys don't want to keep their feet on the ground. He got himself up in the air, and he had nowhere to go. So throwing a horrible pass that gets picked off. Mike, the coach hates to see a play like that.
With the touch shot. 13. Nice position, and picks up his 9th rebound of the game. The Demon Deacons get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. Nice work getting that rebound, and Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to one shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
Collins, a little short on that one, but gets the kind roll. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons with a 13-point advantage now. 55, missed it just off the left. The Pack need a score here. They're down by 13. Jay, this is exactly the kind of backcourt play that creates victories.
You've got that right, Mike, and when your backcourt plays this well, it really extends the defense. Then they can start looking inside.
11 points between these two teams. Another beautiful play from the guys in the backcourt.
Mike, I love to see big guys playing well, but these guards are really carrying the big guys right now. They could push it inside a bit more, but what they're doing is working right now.
4 misses from the line.
Really solid defensive rebounding late in this first half. That is how you keep a lead. Limit your opponent to one shot.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons with a 9-point lead and the basketball. 13, can't get it to fall from 8 feet. The NC State Wolfpack with the ball in a 9-point deficit.
Julius Hodge.
11, throws the ball inbounds. They drop it inside. 11 is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. Simmons spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. He can't get the first. He does nail the second free throw. The NC State Wolfpack can take a bite out of that lead with a bucket here. Collins bricks that jumper. The differential is 8. 55 fights for the rebound. These kids are playing so well, Jay. It's making it almost impossible for them to lose the game.
And Mike, this is where mental toughness comes in. They're just not relying on this lead. They're still taking good shots and still working. They will not let up.
The Deacons are leading by 10, and they have the ball. 31 couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw stripe.
You may want a better shooter at the line right now, but you don't get to choose. Let's see what he does and see if his teammates support him.
13 blows the lay-in.
These kids are winning the battle of the boards, but unfortunately that stat hasn't turned into a lead. They need to convert when they grab offensive rebounds, and they've got to keep the other team from getting second shots.
13 now has a dozen boards in the game. 10 points separate the teams. They go inside. 31 cans it and gets his 11th point of the night. The NC State Wolfpack decide to call a timeout. Atsur out on top. Eftimov bricks a 3, and you don't want him taking that shot. The Demon Deacons bring it up and lead by 12. The ball passed in deep. 13 draws a lot of contact. You'll have a chance to get 2 at the line. Eftimov comes off the floor for now. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. 34 triggers it in. The NC State Wolfpack need a score here. They're down by 13. 13 steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. 10 number 10. With this amount of time on the clock, what do you want to do here, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think this is a 2-for-1 situation. Let's see if their guards can recognize it and they can get a good shot in a hurry.
Atsur couldn't get it to fall, and the run doesn't stop. 13 with it up top. 13 yanks down rebound number 13. The Deacons score, and that's 10 unanswered. The difference on the scoreboard, 17 points. .34 has the ball up top. Throws it up. Hodge with the buzzer beater, but he misses. That'll do it for the first half.
Substitution.
One comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. For the tray. Atsur can't drop in the runner.
What an effort defensively, and it's really no surprise. This kid gives 110% every time he steps on the floor, and he has the skill to deny even the best shooters. What a play he made to get the stop right there.
Shoots. Beautiful rebound on that possession.
And another second chance opportunity. That can really take the wind out of you when you continue to get high percentage second shots like that.
The Wolfpack cross half court will try to cut that lead to 18.
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics.
10 passes it in.
Mike, this team shot the ball very well in the first half, especially from 3, and that's what staked them out to this big lead. I think they really need to continue to play solid defense so they don't let this other team back into the game with easy baskets.
Bethel couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw stripe. He can't get the first. He does nail the second free throw. The difference on the scoreboard, 17 points. Brackman gets the short rebound. The Pack have a large disadvantage, 17 points behind. Atsur drops it in. Another difficult basket, and it's this defense that's doing it. They've made every possession hard tonight.
Well, they haven't been able to get the open looks they want. I think they've got to get more ball movement, better passing and better movement. It's not just bad luck that's affecting them here tonight.
Atsur from beyond the arc.
Engine.
Atsur picks up his 5th point of the half. Gives it back. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons take it up. They're ahead 14 points right now. Goes inside. Another score. Just look at the way these talented kids are matching up tonight.
It's been a compelling matchup, Mike. They're going right at each other, and you've got pretty even production out there from these top two guys. They're going to have to pick it up defensively against each other. This is a great matchup.
And it might last all night long.
Simmons.
10 puts the ball in play. The margin between the teams is 14. 3, not shooting well, but tonight his lack of production hasn't hurt them, Jay.
Not yet, and I think, Mike, you can credit good coaching there. They've made some really good adjustments. They're looking for screeners more often. They've had really good team play, and I think that extra effort's been paying off. It's never good to rely on just one guy.
Hasn't been able to help his team tonight. You know, Jay, it's got to be killing him.
Oh, yeah, and they're really behind because of this kid right now. He's a kid that they really need to play well in order to win. If he doesn't get his game going, they're going to need to try to do something else. Look to another player to try to get him going.
Brackman is fouled hard on the way up. He gets 2 shots.
That was the call the referee had to make. Way too much contact during that shot. That's a foul in any league.
He hits the first free throw, and he succeeds at the stripe. 2 for 2. The Demon Deacons are looking good, a 16-point lead and possession. Atsur has an opportunity to get his 3rd three-pointer this trip. Atsur lucks out and gets the tough look to go in. The margin between the teams is 14. 4 lays it in.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat.
Jay, that's not the shot they want. That really wasn't set up to do that, was it?
No, definitely not, Mike, and I think they do need to start calling his number in a set play. They can get it done in the low post most of the time, but I don't think you want him taking those outside shots without punching it inside first.
The Demon Deacons are looking good, a 16-point lead and possession.
Boy, what a great game for them.
Inbounds the ball. The Pack have got the wind knocked out of them right now, down 19 points. Simmons with it out top. Atsur off target from the wing. 19-point differential on the scoreboard. He's double-teamed. Whistled for the closely guarded violation.
You can't just hold the ball like that. Pass it around, move it inside, do something. But don't get nailed with a needless closely guarded violation. I'll tell you, the coach is going to have some words for him at the next time out. Maybe even before. Great job of rebounding with both hands. He wasn't just reaching up with one. He went after it with 2 hands. That's great technique.
On the court.
Brackman will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Atsur already has 2 three-pointers, looking for a 3rd on this trip down court. Hodge up top with the ball. Atsur can't stop the run. The Demon Deacons bring the ball up way out on top, a 21-point lead in effect. The Pack are getting punished here, down 21 points right now. Bethel is going to get the charging call. That will be his 2nd foul of the contest. 10 throws it in. Not a close game, the differential 21. The Deacons get the hoop, and now they have 9 unanswered. Passes back. Atsur launches the 3. Atsur doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues. It gets picked off.
Well, you've got to love that anticipation on defense. Excellent steal in a close ball game. That could be the difference in the second half.
Atsur doesn't score there, and they can't stop the run. The Deacons have the ball, and they have momentum. 15 of the last 21 points. 31 is called for charging. That will be his 2nd foul of the contest. 31 going to the bench. Returns the ball. Simmons has it up top. Hodge doesn't get the bucket. The drought continues.
Oh, Mike, nice determination to bang those boards.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons bring the ball up way out on top, a 21-point lead in effect. Bethel, too strong, and it doesn't go in. Not a close game, the differential 21. 11 doesn't connect, it was short there. Atsur has an opportunity to get his third three-pointer this trip.
Offensive foul. The first personal foul. The second
11 going to the
foul.
bench. Simmons hasn't had a good game yet. He's going to sit down for a while. 3 makes a beautiful spin to get the basket. The NC State Wolfpack are on offense, not looking so good on that side of the ball, though. They're down by 23. Puts up the tray. Bethel missed from the corner. The Deacons have the ball and they have momentum. 15 of the last 21 points. The Demon Deacons score again. They got on this roll a while ago and they just haven't looked back. Collins out on top for the deuce. Has his shot take a wild bounce, but it falls through on the way down. What a lucky shot. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have possession. They've scored 13 of the last 17. The difference, 23 points. Bethel can't bank it in. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have possession. They've scored 13 of the last 17.
What a tremendous pass he found.
Julius Hodge.
10 with the inbound pass. The Deacons bring the ball up way out on top, a 21-point lead in effect. The Pack are getting punished here, down 21 points right now. Bethel banks in the layup. That's good.
Mike, great form on that jump shot. Perfect release, perfect form, and the perfect result.
It's dropped in low. Zero had his shot changed and couldn't get it down.
He would not let anybody come over his back on that one. He went up strong and grabbed it.
31. Got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. He makes his first shot at the line. The NC State Wolfpack have been out-hustled, outplayed, out-coached. This has just been a lousy performance. The coach can't even yell at him anymore. Jay, it doesn't look good for this club. What are the stats that are standing out at you right now?
Mike, I think the one way this team can get back into this ballgame is by playing better defense. They've got to force some turnovers to score up their defense because they haven't been shooting the ball particularly well, especially from 3. They can't rely upon their three-point shooting to get them back in it, and that's oftentimes the easy way out. They've got to play better defense.
19-point differential on the scoreboard. 3 buries his 13th point of the half. He has been a scoring machine all night today. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
Bethel drops in his 10, puts the ball in play. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are in charge with the ball and a 19-point advantage.
Wow, another big block by this kid. And even with this great defensive effort, they are still behind. But maybe these block shots will spur the rest of the team to capitalize on the other end.
19-point differential on the scoreboard. 1 goes for 3. 1, no luck on the tray, but he's good at the 3-ball. The Wolfpack have got the wind knocked out of them right now, down 19 points. 1 will come out of the game because of foul trouble. Bethel with the ball up top. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons just got a piece of the ball before it went out of play. Bethel is called for charging on the play. Bethel gets whistled for the charge. That's his 3rd foul so far. Hodge is hit with a reach-in call. That's his 3rd foul so far. 31 throws the ball inbounds. Shoots. Knocks it down again, and this is a kid we've heard a lot about lately.
Great individual effort, Mike. This kid is putting his team on his back right now and really taking on a big scoring load.
Not a close game. The differential 21. From long range. 3. Perfect from the arc. That's 2 from downtown tonight. The NC State Wolfpack are suffering here with a 24-point deficit. Hodge tries to answer with a 3, but no good. 3 on this trip could get assist number 15. 31 will come off the floor. Watkins looks fresh coming back out. He can't get the first. He sinks the second. And he misses the third.
These kids are winning the battle of the boards, but unfortunately that stat hasn't turned into a lead. They need to convert when they grab offensive rebounds, and they've got to keep their other team from getting second shots.
They drop it into the low post. Brackman from about 9 feet, no good.
You wouldn't expect to see much production out of this kid when he's going up against such a tough defensive player.
You have to be surprised to witness such an offensive output from this kid, Jay.
No question about it, Mike. He's a talented low-post player, but they've been shutting him down there, and he's floated out to the perimeter, and he's been really hurting them with those perimeter shots. I think they've got to get out on him now because he's proven he can hit that shot. It's been a nice surprise for this team.
Having a Jay Billis night. Atsur has 2 3-pointers, could get a third on this trip. The Deacons are on a 14-4 run here. The inside shot. The Pack call timeout. 13 will leave the floor. Watkins triggers it in. 4 gets called for the reach-in. That's his first foul of the game. Atsur puts up the 3. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons with the ball on a 26-point advantage. 55 grabs it and throws it down. Nice. Atsur already has 3 3-pointers. Could get a 4th on this trip. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are dominating the scoreboard as we wind down this ball game. Jay, what are you thinking?
You know, Mike, as we head toward the final buzzer, this team's got this huge lead because they've dominated the defensive glass. They have limited their opponents to 1 shot in this ball game, and ultimately, that's put just too much pressure on them. Great job on the defensive boards by this team.
Atsur with the steal, and that's number 2. Atsur, 3-pointer off. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons are on a 14-5 run here. 55 up top. Takes the jumper. 0 with the jumper. No good.
Well, he caught some air there, Mike. He went up high and hard for that rebound. That's the way you keep a lead late in the ballgame. 55. Bats it away. Number 2 on the night. The Demon Deacons are on a 14-5 run here. For the 3. The Demon Deacons score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. The Pack will take a timeout there. Simmons with it out top. Atsur misses that one, clanked off the left side. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons have possession. They've now scored 17 of the last 22. He gets the first of 2. Score the bucket. That's on goaltending. And he misses the third. Atsur already has 9 points on 3 3-pointers. Will he go for a 4th? What a really nice play. A terrific...
Cedric Simmons.
11 with the inbound pass. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons just dominating tonight. Bring the ball up. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Passes it back. 33 whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul of the game, but they're already in the bonus, so they'll get a chance at the line for the 1-and-1. He hits the first free throw, and he gets both free throws to drop. Down to a minute 54. 55 with the alley-oop dunk.
Number 55.
Boy, this is why you coach. A coach's dream. Ball movement unselfish play, and 5 guys playing together as one. That's a nice job from this ball club, playing together, Mike.
The Wake Forest Demon Deacons just dominating tonight. Bring the ball up. 4 with it up top. For 2 points. This crowd is going crazy, and you can see these kids are feeling they can win now.
Mike, they're playing at such a high level. They've added to the lead they had earlier, and they're looking really good going down the stretch. This is really encouraging for this team.
Gives it back. 4 with the ball up top. Down low. 55. With the rebound, he's increased his total to 8. Rips it away. Time is winding down, and unless you believe in miracles, this one's just about over.
No, I agree. With less than a minute to go in the huge deficit, they'll just play this one out. This is where the coach tries to use the game situation to try to teach his team something for a future ball game.
With this amount of time on the clock, what do you want to do here, Jay?
Well, Mike, I think this is a 2-for-1 situation. Let's see if their guards can recognize it and they can get a good shot in a hurry.
The Demon Deacons score again. They got number 55. Intercepted.
If you're going to get back into this ball game late in the second period, that's the kind of play you need to make. Get a run started with your defense.
The Deacons get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. The Wolfpack with the ball, but they're down huge right now. This game might as well be over. The Deacons with possession, a 17-6 run. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. 7 seconds to go. Brackman hits the rim, but gets the soft roll. 33 can't get the buzzer beater to fall. That will do it for us. Your final